Hello, welcome to Math with Mr. Dobrescu, to the rescue. Let's take a look at solving a problem involving order of operations. So we have 8 squared divided by 8 times 2. What do you think we should do first here? Many of you may think, let's just multiply 8 times 2 and that becomes 16. And if you remember 8 squared, some of you guys may say 8 squared means 8 times 2, which is 16. And 16 divided by 16 equals 1. Okay? Some other students may say that they might actually remember that 8 squared means 8 times 8. And that's actually right because it's 8 squared. And that would be 64. And then 64 divided by 16. 64 divided by 16. Well, some of you guys may not remember to do it in your head, or you cannot do it in your head, but let's do it here by the side. 64 divided by 16. 16 going to 64. Let's try 3 times 8, 3 times 6, 18, 4. Let's try 4, right? 6 times 4, 4 times 6, 24, 4 carry the 2. 4 times 1, 4 times 1, 4 plus 2, 6. Perfect. So the answer would be 4. Now, neither 1 nor 4 are the correct answers. And let me go to explain why. Okay, so let's retract back here. Okay, let's go back. Let's go all the way back from the beginning of the problem. And now let's see if we can solve this problem using the order of operation. Anytime we solve this type of problem, we have an order of operation. And to help us out, we have a lovely acronym called PEMDAS. And I want you to write these by the side of your paper, because this is going to always help us remember the order of operation. P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponents, M multiplication, D for division, and I'm grouping them together. And then A stands for addition and S for subtraction, and I'm also grouping them together. And I'm going to write here by this side, I'm going to write from left to right. The reason I say that is because we have to remember, anytime we have multiplication and division next to each other, like in this problem, we are going to go from left to right to solve the problem, and we are going to use that order. And then if we have addition and subtraction, we are going to do the same thing. And again, PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We do not know what Aunt Sally did, but we are thankful for her helping us with this acronym and helping us solve these type of problems. Okay, so if we go from left to right, obviously we need to do first the division. But before the division, we don't have any parentheses, right? Parentheses, we don't have parentheses in this case, but we have exponents. So let's solve the exponents first. So 8 squared means, like we talked before, means 8 times 8, right? 8 squared. This is the power. This is the power. And 8 is the base. Please remember that. So we are going to multiply the base twice. 8 times 8, which gives us 64. So now we have 64 divided by 8 and times 2. Please remember that that's the correct order of operation. So 64 divided by 8. If you remember, one number times 8 will give you 64, and obviously the number is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So 8 and then times 2. So remember, we do this first from left to right. We did this first, and then we do the multiplication. And 8 times 2 is 16. So the final answer for this problem should be 16. Again, please remember to use the acronym PEMDAS every time we work with an order of operation problem. And please remember, anytime we have multiplication and division next to each other, we are going from left to right, after, of course, we did the exponents first. Let's take a look at another problem here. Okay, let's take a look at this lovely problem. And this problem, again, we are using PEMDAS, right? Don't forget to write the acronym by the side. Okay, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And again, multiplication and division and addition and subtraction, we are going from left to right. We have addition and subtraction here, the same thing we are going to do to go from left to right. Let's check. Checklist, parentheses. No parentheses, so we don't need to worry about the P. Exponents, yes, we have the exponents. Let's solve the exponent first. 2 squared, remember, means 2 times 2. 2 times 2, right? And then here we have 16 stays for now, minus 8 plus 2 times 2. And again, 2 times 2 comes first because that's the multiplication, right? We are doing the multiplication first. Okay, so we do that first. 2 times 2 becomes 4. So we have 4 there, so the other things stay the same, the other numbers stay the same. So 16 minus 8 and then plus 4 equals. See what we get now. So again, the rule is we have addition and subtraction next to each other. So now we are going from left to right. From left to right. Okay, so the first the first operation from left to right is to subtract 16 minus 8. And 16 take away 8 becomes 8. And then we need to add the 4. And finally, 8 plus 4 becomes 12. Final answer would be 12. Again, in this case, we have the subtraction and addition next to each other. And we went from left to right. Left to right. Okay, let's take a look at another problem, and this problem is a little bit more challenging. But again, please don't forget to write that acronym by the side. PEMDAS. PEMDAS. Okay, so again, we are going to this order. We have parentheses, right? But right now we have just one number in parentheses. So the parentheses, we don't have any 2 numbers inside the parenthesis. But now let's take a look at the exponents. We have this exponent here, negative 5 to the second power, means, again, negative 5 times negative 5. So we have negative 5 times negative 5. That's the first one we're going to solve. And then we're going to have minus 2 times negative 9 and then plus 6. And again, we are going to do this first, write the exponents first. Negative 5 times negative 5, negative times a negative becomes positive, so that becomes a 25. 25 minus 2 times negative 9 plus 6. Okay? And now let's see what goes next, right? Exponents, now multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. We have a multiplication right here. So now we are going to do that next. So let's multiply negative 2 times negative 9. Negative 2 times negative 9. And that becomes, again, negative times a negative becomes a positive. 2 times 9, 18. Positive 18. So now we have 25. Since 18 is positive, we have plus 18 and then plus 6. 25 plus 18 and then plus 6. And then let's do 2 at a time. We just have addition now. Either way would work. Either we add 18 plus 6. Let's do this first. It's fine. 18 plus 6 would be 24. So here we get 24. And then we have 25. 25 plus 24 becomes 4 plus 5, 9. 2 plus 2, 4. 49 is our final answer. Okay? Again, please remember the order of operations and use the acronym PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And remember, if multiplication and division are next to each other and addition and subtraction are next to each other, the rule is we are going from left to right. Thank you so much for watching. And again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you in the next video. All the best.